再不找点活干，我的班级都要生锈了。
拉比翁，上吧！坏家伙！
看穿你了。
好苦，好难受。
偶尔做做白日梦也不错。
暗炎，这样，狂妄的下场只有一个。
礼帽找到了，我准备好了。拉比翁，上吧！
Wait, oh. Was I muted the whole time? Lol. Damn it. Professional streamer. The EWS is the, like, World Cup tournament that they do. Yeah, you still have to do Siege on Summoners War, but everything is being hit already.
看穿你了。暗炎，这样，接受命运吧。瞄准。
There's already a cup. Yeah, they have like an event in game where you, if you sign up, you get like a little bit of rewards. That's the cup thingy.
第4律，妄动兵刃，必死于兵刃之下。
You almost dropping Summoners War for Etheria? No, I'm playing both at the same time. I'm not dropping one for neither. Not having the plan to do so neither at the moment.
等着吃苦头吧。
You have a long-ass animation every turn, killing you. For me, it's not that bad. I don't really mind it, to be honest. That's my opinion on it.
来活了。
You're not geared at the moment, but that's totally fine. Messiah will annihilate those anyways. Is Messiah OP? I don't really mind the long-ass animations.
这些全归我了。
狂妄的下场只有一个。
Man, check this out. I nearly got the most perfect shell. Swift Rush, Bulwark, either play. If this was Swift Smite, oh, I would have been so happy. I would have went straight into... What's it called? Straight into Aurora. Like 100%. But either plague is like, ah. That was Swift Smite would have been super good.
来活了。
偶尔做做白日梦。
I think about running a PvE. Can be used for Termaton. It's pretty decent Termaton. Which device you used to... wait, are you using to play Etheria? I just use the official client that is from their website.
第4律，
Been using that since the start. It's not giving me any issues.
兵刃之下。
I just did a whole bunch of Any-Sync Echo while I was off stream, and I did a whole bunch of Amber Track. I'm currently at the Amber Track 24, which is the annoying stage.
这些全归我了。
But I'm currently trying to get a good Dark Moon. So I can maybe try that on Claws to see if that works better. But I need like 4 more Dark Moon copies to max it out. Good morning. I think this will be a pretty lengthy stream because I do want to prep for the tournament as much as I possibly can, so I will be using the stabilizers as well. Because I noticed like you don't have an infinite amount of time to use all your stabilizers anyway, so on the 2x timing. Plus, doing all of Ether net rally will give you a bit of stability here and there as well. Which is good. Can use that. Don't really need those. Let's go for these. When is the EWS tournament? Qualifiers are on Saturday, and if I make it through to the second round on the Sunday. I'm not sure if they're going to be officially streamed. Let me ask if Vulcan maybe knows. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask if it's going to be casted. Here's to see if this is going to be a lot easier right now. I think it should be. Wait. Okay, they despawn the things. Yeah, this is definitely a fair bit easier right now. Well, it would make a lot of sense that it's easier though. Nice, more stability, we like those. Oh wow, suddenly a lot of losers. Most of the time this has more successes.
今天要去哪里大闹一场呢？
随我一起入梦。
Thoughts on the meta for this tournament this weekend? Oh, I'm not sure. I think there's going to be a whole bunch of people going for cleaves. And I think there's also going to be a fair bit of people that are just simply going to be trying to tank out the cleaves.
第四律，妄动兵刃，
Like, I think we will see a little bit of everything. Like, tanky bruiser comps with, like, Sanyas and Linglos and Tiamats. I think we'll also see people go for CC comps with, like, Mios, Krakens, Obels, that kind of stuff.
做做白日梦。
And then also, there will be people that just go for, like, Messiahs, insta-kills, Rosas, insta-kills, Romocha, insta-kills, those kind of things. So I think it will be like a combination between those. What kind of gacha is there in Etheria, Summoner's War, or Genshin Impact-ish? More Summoner's War-ish, I would say.
狂妄的下场只有一个。
You're not even geared. Well, let's just use you because you're geared.
天才黑客屠龙猫登场！
就这，
下一个，嘿嘿，茄子，
接受审判吧。这，
还不快点退让！送你们一份大礼。
Should have actually played on manual to S2 there.
看好了，这就是我给你的价码。
哈哈，尝尝这个。
呵，
尝尝这个，这些全归我了。
不要太勉强。
受死吧！
呵，
下一个，
Well, good timing for slow. Shell, did you put on Messiah? It has a rep. No, wait, it has a White Knight at the moment. But my real gear is on the thing. You're not pulling for Yelly? No, I don't think I'll have, like, Leticia spared, but that is the main issue. I think she's kind of good, but she's good if she's, like, at least 11 Leticias in there. Probably even all the way 12.
接受审判吧。这，
偶尔做做白日梦也不错。
Does Bloodbath count as passive? No, I don't think so.
我擦面裤，
I think Bloodbath does reduce the damage of Messiah skill 3.
太严。这，第四律，妄动兵刃，
But that's what I think, I'm not 100% sure.
兵刃之下。
Yeah, that side all done. Let's start working on this side towards the top. Are you done with Amber Track? Amber Track, I'm at 24 at the moment.
一起入梦吧。
So I have to redo the Apata. Or not the Apata, the Astar. But that's the annoying one.
尝尝这个，这些全归我了。
狂妄的下场只有一个。
Yeah, I did beat this one last night, yeah. I did full clear this last rotation.
做白日梦也不错。
睁大眼睛看好了。
What's the strat behind it? I went for Vice and then taunting it 24/7. So you give the Lily twin trick to Vice, and then you just keep permanently taunting it. And then the boss doesn't really do jack shit. That's the main thing.
得是本小姐亲自出马。
偶尔做做白日梦也不错。
And you just shoot at it with the thing.
尝尝这个，这些全归我了。
你意料之外的情报到手。
天才黑客独龙猫登场！
啊！
送你们一份大礼，祝你签收哦！睁大眼睛看好了。
你该偿还了。
下一个，嘿嘿，听起来太容易了，一点挑战都没有。
Okay, nice. We need, I think, 2 more after
这
that.
么严肃嘛？来，下一个。
Yeah, those 2 I probably don't give away.
都散发着一种懒洋洋的聪明劲儿。
Oh, this one I could. Does a Swift Smite though, but then I'm also done with this one.
跑掉了。
Well, this either Plague Bulwark. No, I don't want to be giving that away. No way, neither on that one.
帮小鬼头可不一样。
Well, then again, this one is a better version of that one in the first place. No, just wait for one more.
"我不怕。
这就是你们的终点。
看穿你了。
皮特翁，我们上！
瞄准，这一枪你能躲过吗？
停后！拉比翁，上吧！
You need to sleep? It's freaking 9 p.m. What do you mean I need to sleep? You need to sleep. I'm farming Summoner's Watch, playing this. I'm kind of low on crystals, so, and I don't really feel like spending on Summoner's War at the moment. But I'm looking at Siege when I can do some hits. Super Luffy.
英雄登场！
So yeah, I'm still semi-active on Summoner's War. Actually, yesterday evening I spent a lot of time getting my rank in RTA.
看穿你了。
3 a.m. on Asia right now. Yeah, I need to sleep. Yeah, you need to sleep, not me.
我可以的，上吧！看我的！
这一枪你能躲过吗？
我就
瞄准，这就搞定了，收工。
陌生的舞台。
拉比温，上吧！
这就是你们的终点！
瞄准，这一枪你能躲过吗？
Refarming Aurora Inferno? I want to. Stop spending as well. I drop some money on Etheria and restart instead. Yeah, same for me. But then again, I've been sponsored by Etheria Restart for a few times as well, so that's also a thing. But I do want to be doing Aurora Inferno, but I haven't done one yet. I think I already can, but just haven't tried it. You think there will be a reset event coming anytime soon? No, I don't think so. To be honest, same as the Blessing Galore, I don't really expect it to be coming anytime soon. But then again, we don't know, they don't tell us. Which does kind of suck. Your Discord is bailing you so hard, please. Oh wait, let me turn that off. I actually had the Discord sound turned on because I was doing a stream with Obabo earlier. Now you shouldn't be hearing it. Also didn't get a supernova yet on like an Evo guard. That would be nice too.
穿你了！标准。
拉比翁，上吧！
这就搞定了，收工。
准备出发。
Definitely Ethernet Rally doing that every month is really nice value.
这就是你们的终点。
这一枪你能躲过吗？
皮特翁，我们上！看我的！
标准。
重锤出击！哼！拉比翁，上吧！
标准，看穿你了。我偶尔还是挺靠谱的嘛。
Using a Doki Doki would actually be funny.
英雄登场！拉比翁，上吧！
这就是你
Just pulled Light Shadow Caster first LD. Tell me he's not useless. He's not useless, but he's also not great.
皮特翁，我们上！
就这样，
看我的！
标准。
停后！动动动！
标准。
重锤出击！哼！
这一枪你能躲过吗？
The unit really good. She's good when skilled up, and she has the anti-stunts and that kind of shit, which is pretty solid, I would say. Wouldn't say it's a bad unit, but probably needs some proper investment to be good.
下次旅途再会。
Have you cleared Amber Heart 24 yet? No, not yet.
一起上吧。
随我一起。
Where was that sound coming from? What sound?
标准。看穿你了。
接受审判吧。
我可以的，上吧！我做到了。
Amber Heart really requires you to do revelation damage, otherwise you don't do any. That kind of sucks.
这次轮到谁？
Well, Amber Heart I've mainly been dotting with Oval, actually.
也不错。
But a few stages you can't, of course, dot.
这一枪你能躲过吗？
受死吧！
皮特翁，我们上！
MR2 done. Gachi and Vice. Nice.
第四律，妄
How did you do the 24? Did you also use Vice over there?
再不找点活干，我的扳机都要生锈了。
拉比翁，上吧！
瞄准，看穿你了！哼，接受审判吧！这，
我可以的，上吧！
偶尔做做白日梦也不错。
这就搞定了，收工。
Gachi only. Okay. Yeah, I still have to do that one. It's the current stage that I'm at.
礼貌找到了，
With Ciara's easier. Yeah, I did see other people do Ciara as well, yeah.
这就是你们的终点。
Ciara definitely does make that a fair bit easier. But that's one I don't have.
皮特翁，我们上！
瞄准，
Also, Chachi is pretty nice for Ciara in the first place, stacking out all of the buffs.
小熊座，
我偶尔还是挺靠谱的嘛。
Are you going to pull the new LD unit? With all of the summons I get, I will, but I won't buy extra, I think.
好安全带。
Like, she's nice, but I have too many units to work on is kind of the issue.
看穿你了！
皮特翁，我们上！
Are you saving pots? No, I won't, because I'm playing the tournament. And for that tournament, I will have to, like, my account gets transferred to, like, a tournament server or something. And that will happen tomorrow at 5 my time. So I still got about 20 hours to get my account as far as possible for the World Cup kind of thing from Etheria. What team were you using Thermalton Inferno? I think I did the thing Lily, Klaus, Heinrich, and Valerian.
看我的！
瞄准，
But I haven't found much of that at all.
收工。
It was working, but it was not crazy good. I think it would do better right now because I have a bit better gear.
准备出发，请全部乘客系好安全带。
小熊座，
这一枪，你能躲过吗？
You're not streaming tournament, you're gonna be mad. I was thinking about that as well, but then again, it's also like there are odds that I would get stream sniped. But then again, stream sniping, the only thing I would have to do is just not mention my draft all too much what I'm thinking. And the thing that I'm going to ban, I'm just not mentioning just in case. But probably I will stream the tournament, yeah. If I'm actually allowed to. I will have to ask the organizer if I'm allowed to, but I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to. Can't you put a delay? I could put a delay on it, yeah. That's also an option.
重
Oh yeah, and there's also the tournament that's like, we also have a tomorrow's tournament, so I actually have 2 tournaments on the Saturday. And then if I go through from the Saturday, I will also have to play on the Sunday. Right? Yeah. Okay, that's enough of those for sure. I still kind of want to have an upgrade on you. I think I'll do one more. This side is all done, kind of ish. Do you have to be in voice comp with all the participants? I'm not sure how that will go, to be honest. Also, we got like 128 people on like the first day, which is a shit ton. That will be probably kind of messy. I remember that from the first tournament I played for Summoner's War. Was also the qualifier of 2018 was also 128 people. That shit was hella messy. Like people were putting in like the wrong person that was winning and that kind of shit. And in this case, it's also every round starts when the previous round finished, because they do a Swiss stage, which is really good. But that simply means if I play my first match and I lose, I will be a 0 and 1 player. And I will play against everyone else that is also 0 and 1. And then let's say I win from the 0 and 1 position. I will be a 1-1 player and I would have to play against anyone else that's also a 1-1. Up until, I think you win... I think I have to win 3 or so? Not sure. You're gonna be the big boss again. Tectone? Tectone is not in that one. At least pretty sure he's not. Yeah, the Swiss stage is definitely nice. At least I think it's 128, but by max there would be 7 rounds, I think. But only 8 people go through, so it's definitely crossing off a lot of people. So, I don't really feel tournament ready, let's call it that way. I actually haven't PvP'd in a pretty long time. So I definitely have to start doing that somewhat later today as well, I guess. Is there a Google Doc available? No, not publicly, I think. I think a lot of the gacha content creators quit. Could be, could be. But also, I would say for the people that came from Honkai Star Rail, this is a very different game. I think that this game is a lot more similar to Epic 7 and Summoner's War. It's a lot more grindy. Not sure how grindy Epic 7 is, but Summoner's War, of course, is very grindy. Whereas Honkai Star Rail is just log in, do dailies, log out. This game is not like that. Is Summoner's War with waifus? Kinda. Well, Summoner's War has waifus. Also. Ish. Yeah, it's not Wuthering Waves. Like, Wuthering Waves, I still play Wuthering Waves on semi-daily base. You just log in, you do your, what's it called there? Raisin? No, the other thing. Like, whatever stamina you have over there, you legit do 2 dungeons on the double, you're done. There's gonna be another content creator in the tournaments. Shiny is in there for sure. He's French. He's also in the same guild as me. Besides that, I'm not sure. Probably there are. But I'm not sure who, where, or when. What's your build for Albo for Nico Nana? He's on 200 something accuracy, 140 extra speed. And he is on... Skill 1 max, skill 3 max. How do you participate? You had to qualify for it prior by being a certain rank. Which first, skill 1 or skill 3? I would say skill 1 first, because skill 1 makes his dots 2 turns, which is really good. But I would kind of say you need both. But if you're using Lily, then for sure you go for skill 1 first. Thanks, no problem. Think this game does better than Summoner's War though? Well, the thing is, this game is still pretty fresh and there's a lot of stuff to do, so that definitely keeps it nice and refreshing. But I definitely do see for like viewer numbers on YouTube and Twitch that it definitely is going down, but that's kind of normal with like a new game. Theria has a rough start though. Yeah, I think they have a really good game. They just messed up on a bunch of communication things and that kind of stuff, which is sad to see because I do really think they have a really good game at hand. So I hope I have a chance at some point to tell them and they listen or something. I don't know. Well, so far I would say it's still doing good, but could have done better. That's kind of the thing that I'm aiming at. Wait, is that all clear? That's all cleared. That's all cleared. And what the hell is not cleared? Okay, I probably missed some kind of small thingy somewhere. This one's cleared. This one is cleared. That one is not cleared. Is cleared. This one is also cleared. Theria's free-to-play friendly. I would say thus far it feels very free-to-play friendly. You don't use any crystals for summoning. You have like a really fair amount of crystals. Like, where the hell am I missing one? Oh, that's on this side. This? Brother, fuck off. No one cares. Some solid rewards. Did we get any goods yet? Nope. How much did I spend on Summoner's War? I was doing about like 1k a month at some point. It's my All Dem Inferno team, the typical team that's everyone running. As EWS, it's the World Cup for Etheria Restart. Did you already pull for the new unit? I did pull, but I only had like 15 summons or so. But I didn't get her. But the typical team for Sharon is the Chachi Maji, and the Ting, and Valerian, and Lily. Pretty much the team that everyone is using. Where did you work? Apple or Minecraft? Or Microsoft? No, none of these. No, like I live pretty cheap. And I just made all of that through like content creation. It's kind of an investment as well for me, in all honesty. Like if I pull a new unit, it's more videos. Those videos tend to do better. Slight profit. But let's say that I haven't spent money that wasn't made through content creation in those kind of gacha games since probably 2018, 2019. No, I would say 2019, the first year I didn't really make shit. Can't finish Sharon Inferno on auto. You need a pretty solid the thing for it. That's the main thing. My the thing has pretty decent stats, I would say.
看好了，这就是我给你的价码。
送你们一份大礼，注意签收哦。哈哈，尝尝这个，
暗炎，
尝尝这个，这些全归我了。
靠！
不要太勉强。
下一个，嘿嘿，茄子。睁大眼睛看好了。还不快点求饶！
So I have to keep track of the siege.
妄动兵刃，必死于兵刃之下。
You all don't have a shell? Probably. I'm farming something else in the background, so that's not really full focusing this to all have good gear, to be honest. Because I don't really need it at this point just yet.
一起上吧！
偶尔做做白日梦也不错。
这一枪你能躲过吗？
受死吧！
If you wouldn't play tourney, would you save stamina pots? Most likely I would. I would probably save until I have like 30, 40 and then start using a bit, but keep like the 30, 40. Because I think most people did notice that the amount of stability pots you could use in the weekend if you're doing module farming was about 30, 40, right? You couldn't really do much more than that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Don't mind if I do. This is the perfect Linglo PV one. The perfect. Evo Guard is healing, Cure is healing, and Swift Rush. Yo, that's... I was exactly looking for this one. I was exactly looking for that one. Okay, with that, I'm pretty much done for this dungeon. Because I did already max out a... Oh, not yet. Now I maxed out a Dark Moon. This Dark Moon is also, it's one of absolute perfect. If this was either, or if this was a Swift raid, it would have been like... But now it's kind of like, yeah. Gigabyte is also good, yeah. Whoops, that was not the one I was supposed to do.
怎么要与我语言无法表达的，都在我的歌声里。
Oh wait, I was still using Halloween on that. Halloween is not bad neither, though. But for Aurora, I definitely do want to have the... I probably can find it like this. Yes, sir.
来听我演唱的人，是真的喜欢我的歌声吗？还是说，只是想凑个热闹？
Black Moon for Heinrich PvP? Yeah, could be, could be. Either Heinrich, not sure, but Heinrich is pretty solid for it, yeah. Yeah, Inferno is where you get the 9 extras, yeah. Okay, so if I do want to use this, first of all, we're gonna have to use an Evo guard. Do we have one with speed in there? Speed and HP, please. Okay. 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 Come on, do it. Do it. Do it. Ah, well, still good. Final one, speed. Fair. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. That almost rolled like insta-gangster. Wait, I'm gonna need... Yeah, I'm gonna need all threes. Could go for resistance, but I don't really wanna. Okay, with what we're going to do, I don't have to keep you geared. I think I need you to be faster than this even. Well, we can give it a try. So the team is you, Viper, and you. How much accuracy do people rock on Aurora Vipers? Artisan, Bramble, Bloodbath, Crossguard. I can't really think of one, to be honest. Okay, they go about one. Okay, this one goes max. How about the more bruiserish comps, please? That one goes for lots. Okay, they kind of tend to go for all the way in. This one is a bit less. Does have a Halloween in there. I could also do that. Do I need Tragedy Guard? No, that whole set goes back to you for what I want to use you for. Otherwise, I could have used this whole set for Viper. But I kind of would like to farm things double at the same time. Lost still needs gear. Mio doesn't need. You have a cure in there. Well, that's kind of fine, I guess. 92, not really on the high side. I definitely want to not keep that one in. That one is kind of useless too. We're not gonna need Obol at the moment. So we can change that to a whatever. Either HP base or... we can go for this, I guess. Okay, it is a little bit low on the egg. We're not gonna need you, which also gives a little bit egg. Okay, it is a bit on the low side for the egg, but let's just give it a try. I'll skill Viper max? No. No, it's just S2 and S3 max. Okay, I'm not sure if Linglo would outspeed the thing after a move. Okay, that's good. I also have count on you, which is arguably really good on this. Holy shit, you bursted half of the HP right with that. That's actually insane.
偶尔做做白日梦也不错。
Invest in Rosa or Holden. Kind of depends what you want to focus on yourself. Both are good options.
这一枪你能躲过吗？
I also have the perfect shell for this at the moment, actually. Because it's Onslaught and Fury. Momentum wouldn't do shit in this one. And Count is also really nice for this in the first place. Okay, more accuracy on... what's it called is recommended on Viper. Okay, then again, more HP is kind of nice too, because that hurts. That kind of hurts. Moment Whale Sprayer goes off is like legit full HP. How much of a roster do you own? Like how many units did I build? Got about in total like 12, like I would say 15-ish. Maybe a little more. Okay, feels pretty doable on auto. It's not the best out there, but it feels doable. Oh, fuck. So far it feels doable. Linglo S1 is max, yeah. S3 is not, S3 has 0. S2 also has 0. I think in most cases this will kind of auto. Okay, except when that hurts. Jeez. Yeah, that shit kinda hurts. And a weekly pack you buy every time? Not that much, to be honest. Damn, that thing starts to hurt more every time, right? Yep. Feel like it's doable. It's just unfortunate that the thing died too early. Linglo fully skilled? No, skill 1 is max. Not sure if I should put another accuracy on you. First bit of HP, he like pretty much flies off, right? Also, if he keeps landing his attack break and slows, that's where life gets a lot easier. Yeah, also if this thing is up, that's definitely the part where it's more annoying. Yeah, that's why you don't deal jack shit of damage. Well, that's kind of where the count also helps. Because it's healing itself-ish. Well, it's not healing itself that much, because you actually would need to... Ah, fuck, yeah, count is actually... Not sure, maybe I should, instead of Valerian, use... what's it called? Mia. Maybe that would be better. Because in the end has a pushback. Oh wait, does pushback actually work in this stage properly? Not really anymore, right? Because you're more shielding than healing. And I kind of need more heal than shield. White Fang is better, yeah. The thing is I just have like everything set up for count at the moment. So I can't really switch to White Fang. No, I could go for... No, there's also an Onslaught key, nice. No, I could actually switch to that. Wait, let me... Well, then it doesn't work as well in the other thing that I also want to be farming with that thing. So I kind of want to be farming both at the same time. You are this start already. That is true. What would I like to put on you then? Don't really have another shell that's like proper for healing. Your cooldown is a bit on the long side though, that is my only issue. That is my only issue. Wait, what if you give you a Codexer? Yeah, Codex my guy should be nice on you. And to be honest, I'm not gonna care that much for your accuracy. I'm just gonna care for you surviving. And these are pretty horrible in stats, actually. Not sure if you're gonna survive that. Probably this is a little bit better. These are all why you're gonna be replaced, so it's actually fine to do. Okay, let's see if this would work. Oh wait, you even have overstack right now. That's perfect, so I can remove you for anyone. If I even have the anyone. I do have the anyone. Yeah, that's a decent amount of stats for you. 0 accuracy, but then again, as I mentioned, I mostly care about your S3.
天亮了，
我也来帮忙。
华美的演出吧。
聆听吧。
瞄准，看穿你了。
就这样，结束吧。
石宝，我们一起加油！我可以的，上吧！
So I guess with this rotation, she's not gonna use S3 again right now. Yeah, that's perfect actually.
时机正好。
瞄准，
Because now we have this shield thingy again, and I think now you would use your skill again. Wait, didn't even remove it. Well, did close to remove it, so that's good. Also, the supernova is now triggered on this one once again, which is really good. That's a full HP heal and everything.
就这样，结束吧。
这场华美的演出吧。
拉比翁，上吧！
看穿你了。
石宝，上！呀！
傀儡以生命。
歌唱吧！
This might kind of hurt. Does kind of hurt.
瞄准，
Okay, that kills. Oh, it doesn't kill.
舞台的一切都由我掌控。
But we have another round of this. And another round of that. Yeah, I definitely do like this more than Valerian. Absolutely. Oh, wait, I have to do my hit over here. Whoops. Sorry, guys. I was slow.
你能躲过吗？我偶尔还是挺靠谱的嘛。
Wait, is that right away cross guard? Yeah. Okay, not bad. Okay, I kind of want to auto this. And kind of Jesus take the wheel. We'll see how it goes.
终于能活动活动筋骨了。傀儡以生命。
And then in the meantime, we can do more of this. And time to grab some water.
偶尔做做白日梦也不错。
1 second, be right back.
看穿你了。
睁大眼睛看好了！
还是挺靠谱的嘛。
I think from the Ethernet rally is where you get most of free-to-play resources at some point when you're done with all achievements and stuff.
看穿你了，哼！
接受审判吧。
偶尔做做白日梦也不错。
你该偿还了。哼！呀！
得包扎一下。
So what are you guys farming at the moment, actually? Farming shells, farming modules? What you guys up to?
瞄准，这一枪你能躲过吗？
受死吧！暗炎，
瞄准，
随我一起入梦吧。
Can't really farm Inferno gear yet. All Dem Inferno? I wish I could do... Well, All Dem Inferno would be decent for me. But I could also manual All Dem Infernos. Should assign you so again out of Hoyan. So nice. Yeah, that's the only unit that I really am like, shit, why don't I have that Shadow Sonya? Would make things a lot easier for certain stages.
看穿你了。
Yeah, moment you have Obo as 3 max, Obo's so chill. Obo's really a lifesaver. What team are you using altogether? It's like Linglo,
随我一起入梦。
Obo, Lily, Shadow Sonya, I guess.
这一枪你能躲过吗？
还不快点出手！终于赢了。
终于能活动活动筋骨了。
偶尔做做白日梦也不错。
看穿你了。
睁大眼睛看好了。
So far, best choice I made in this game since release is rerolling for 7 hours for Lily. And it's definitely a true statement. Well, in the end, I might have pulled Lily after regardless, but without Lily, it's definitely a lot slower on progression. It's still possible, but it's a lot slower.
第4律，妄赌兵刃，必死于兵刃之下。
天才黑客独龙猫，
偶尔做做白日梦也不错。
尝尝这个。
Tries to be yelly, but you're at 50. That can happen. Obol might be one of the best characters in game. I think Obol's very good, yeah. I definitely do not regret maxing Obol's skill 1 and skill 3. He's been helping me like through Nico Nana really badly. He's been doing really good in Amber Track. He's been doing really good in Anysync Echo. He's been doing really good over here in the Ethernet Rally. He's good in so many places. Oh, this is the stage where a lot of people were stuck on, actually. Vice is OP, yep. Been using myself a fair amount of Vice as well. Let's check after this run if it was a fluke of the Aurora Inferno working or that I'm actually semi-consistently clearing it. I think Loki, it's actually easier to just have like an instant nuke team on Aurora than do a slow clear. But you need more specific units for that. Because then it would have to build a Dina and it would have to build... Well, Biotin used the S2 at fucking random, so that's kind of bad. Using him in All Dem Inferno with Marvel, Shirasani, and Fangus. 100%. That's nice. That's really nice.
狂妄的下场只有一个。
Okay, let's see. Okay, 1 fail, 1 success. It's kind of fine. I can handle like some fails, but for not that many. Can check the message above. Skill up for Valerian. Just skill 3 only.
随我一起入梦吧。
The others don't matter.
尝尝这个。这下全归我了。
接受审判吧！
都是老主顾了，下次给你打个折吧。
So if you don't have Shadow or Messiah or on other LDs or claws of 12 Latias, I'm struggling where I can use the dot team. It's really worth building. Already pulled there. I think if you have nothing else, like no Messiah, no Seada, I would definitely go for Yeli. I think that will do pretty good for you, yeah. Okay, do we succeed? Oh no, wait, we're still on the 3rd one.
今天要去哪里大闹一场呢？
随我一起入梦吧。
尝尝这个。
Yeli can be bust for rally. No Messiah. I think that Yeli is really good for everything. It's kind of like a Messiah, but more single target focused. It's a super all-rounder. Can't pass the start on hearts. I haven't done that one myself, neither.
好手。 哦，要战斗了吗？
随我一起入梦吧。
睁大眼睛看好了。
Second phase hitting too hard. I haven't even passed the first phase once yet, but I barely tried it. I legit just arrived at that stage before I started streaming.
赢起来太容易了，一点挑战都没有。
Second success. We like those. We like those.
战斗的话，
That also does mean I can farm Aurora while doing the Rengokutsu, which is also good for me.
尝尝这个，这些全归我了。
接受审判吧。
下一个，
But from what I've heard from a whole bunch of people is that the start is a lot easier if you have a Shiada, which does make a lot of sense.
果然还是要本小姐出手吧。
But I'm kind of not doing that one at the moment because that one I might fail and take a long time on. This, I know I can clear all kinds of stuff relatively easy. Ta-dum.
送你们一份大礼，自己签收哦。
死吧！
不错嘛。
看好了，这就是我给你的价码。
还不快点退让！逃吧，干吧，挣扎吧！
不要太勉强。
下一个，嘿嘿，茄子，
接受审判吧。
不错嘛。
暗炎，
第4律，妄动兵刃，必死于兵刃之下。
Doing this also gives stability, which is really nice. So one of the reasons I'm doing this.
终于能活动活动筋骨了。
I'm not using Born myself, but I do know that there's a fair bit of people really enjoying Born. Born to be alive.
睁大眼睛看好了。
偶尔做做白日梦也不错。
这一枪你能躲过吗？这就搞定了，收工。
天亮了，随我一起入梦吧。
这一枪你能躲过吗？
尝尝这个，这些全归我了。
偶尔做做白日梦也不错。
标准，看穿你了。
还不快点求饶！呀，我做到了。
Are you going for full ether? I might.
这次轮到谁送死？
随我一起入梦吧。
这一枪，你能躲过吗？
睁大眼睛看好了。
偶尔做做白日梦也不错。
看穿你了。
暗炎，
狂妄的下场只有一个。
Got your head, Sharon. Nice. Do you think Yelly will be good in PvP RTA? Yeah, I see potential. Okay, nice that we're not failing as much. That's really good. Really happy about that.
唉，好吧，随我一起入梦吧。
这一枪，你能躲过吗？
尝尝这个，这下全归我了。皮特沃，我们上。
Does a passive work with Battle Will or not? I think it does. But it's kind of hard to see if it does, because you don't know if it's just an extra normal shot or it's a Battle Will extra shot, kind of. I think it's better to just go for a damage thing.
偶尔还是挺靠谱的嘛。
Ah, final one was a lose. Definitely lengthy rounds, but that's fine. We got some time.
天亮了。
哎，
看穿你了。
睁大眼睛看好了。
Man, there's nothing to hit in Siege and Summoner's War.
得包扎一下。随我一起入梦吧。
标准。
火焰会焚烧一切罪恶，难缠的家伙。
我可以的，上吧。
This Mio's half geared, by the way, as well, but apparently it works.
这一枪，你能躲过吗？
拉比翁，上吧。
标准。
尝尝这个，这下全归我了。哎，
看穿你了。
皮特沃，我们上。
这一枪，你能躲过吗？标准，这就搞定了，收工。
Okay, that side done.
我不怕，拉比翁，上吧！
看穿你了。
这就是你们的终点。
我可以的，上吧！
瞄准，这一枪你能躲过吗？
小熊座。
瞄准，看穿你了。这就搞定了，收工。
准备出发，请全部乘客系好安全带。
拉比翁，上吧！
瞄准，看穿你了。
这就是你们的终点。
皮特翁，我们上！
这一枪你能躲过吗？
重锤出击！哼！
什么？瞄准！
动动动！
看我的！
New Rumble events opportuned. Well, you have 14 days left. So, within 14 days, you probably will be able to clear it.
看穿你了。
这就是你们的终点。
拉比翁，上吧！我可以的，上吧！
瞄准，这一枪你能躲过吗？我偶尔还是挺靠谱的嘛。
陌生的舞台。
这一枪你能躲过吗？
这就是你们的终点。
皮特翁，我们上！
看穿你了。
小熊座。你不赖吗？
什么？
Linglo skill 1 worth maxing it? Absolutely, 100%. You drop so many more will sprayers, it's really nice. And they're 2 turns. 2-turn will prayer is really nice. I think without it, you're not gonna clear Aurora in the first place. Like, doing Aurora, the skill 3 on it is kind of a bait, I would say. Hoarding 16 golden tofus, scared to use them. Yeah, makes sense, makes sense. I get that. Oh wait, I think that all was not geared. Oh well, we'll clear regardless.
聆听吧，拉比翁，上吧！
标准。
我就，好可怕！动动动！
这一枪你能躲过吗？
歌唱吧！重锤出击！哼！哎！皮特翁，我们上！
这就搞定了，收工。
Shadow Prince. Let's touch these.
这次轮到谁送死？
随我一起入梦吧。
睁大眼睛看好了！
偶尔做做白日梦也不错。
Going to be playing Silver and Blood? That's a new game, right? I think I saw YDCB play that.
看好了，这就是我给你的价码。
狂妄的下场只有一个。
How's the game? Is like another gacha game, or what's the deal on that one? Because I haven't seen anything except that I saw that YDCB was playing it.
可就是另外的
随我一起入梦吧。得包扎一下了。
受死吧！
偶尔做做白日梦也不错。
还不快点求饶！
第4律，妄动兵刃，必死于兵刃之下。
Yes, gacha reminds of Castlevania. Characters are amazing. Vampires, werewolves. Okay, cool, cool.
我偶尔还是挺靠谱的嘛。
Well, the Chachi the goat. I'm not sure if Chachi the goat is geared at the moment, actually. Plus, I don't really need him in this stage. No, he's not geared at all. Maybe I should just use some of these. Oh, none of these are usable. Oh, who cares? It clears anyways. It clears anyways.
标准。这一枪，你能躲过吗？
这就是你们的终点。
皮特翁，我们上！
看穿你了。
小熊座。
标准。
你不赖我。
拉比翁，上吧！
看我的！
这一枪，你能躲
How
过
was your experience with the boss rush event? It was kind of fine. I kind of like the idea of it. You didn't need like, the only thing that I'm gonna dislike probably is that every morning that I want to redo that, I have to start gearing like 16,000 units. That's the only part I probably will dislike.
我可以的，上吧！
看穿你了。
我做到了。
Regearing is a big problem in this game. It would be nice if you can make like a full save state. Like, that's one of the few good things we have in Summoners War for gearing and regearing. You can make a full save state, change a whole bunch of things, and then get back all of those save state in one click. So all of the units are reset back to that. Which would be really nice. So you don't have a loadout for one character, but you have a loadout for a content.
我不怕，拉比翁，上吧！
So I would say now I gear everything PvP state, something like that.
这一枪，你能躲
And in Summoners War you only have one state that you can save and set back to. It took so long for Summoners War to get those things. Yeah, and Summoners War, like, I like that that is there, but I would like to also still have individual saves. What do you do for Kuru? Either you go for shields and defense buff and you tank the ads and then you clear them after, or you just kill it right away. Let me see. I want to do.
怎么就与我一起入梦了？
Give you a Kodaker.
梦里
Give you some speedies. What? Why do I suddenly have 4 defeats? Well, that's stupid. We were doing so fine earlier, now it's like 4 defeats. What this? Not bad, but I have plenty of those regardless. Kind of funny that you get an Evo Guard from this, whereas Aurora doesn't even drop Evo Guard. Evo Guard is dropped in Doki Doki. Like that? Oh, okay. Finally beat Ambertrack 42. That was painful. Yeah, you have to redo it soon anyways. Let me tell you that much. I think I'll keep all of those over there. Wait, are you half geared right now? Kind of half geared-ish. I should have given a shell to you. Should you really have like 200 AC? Yeah, the higher AC the better. I'm not even sure if 200 is enough. Wait, I'm not sure if this thing is gonna hit me that hard. I insta die right now. Please don't one-shot my team. Okay, thank you. Ish. Is Lost Islands usable on someone? I tried it on Messiah before, but I was actually not the biggest of fans. And the main reason that I was not that big of a fan is because AoE still hit it and CC you. And the little bit of added resistance you have in there is near to nothing. If you actually get like an insane amount of resistance, because like you're gonna put 60 resistance on a unit that is normally probably 0, so it's kind of like eh. Doesn't add that much to the whole table. Wait, why did Unicorn already die? You fucking noob. Not sure if I can carry for another 200 points. Kinda doubt that. Would need some good rotations. Also, one turn away from your death break. Please land. Good land. We also have invulnerable right now, that's really good. If we hit a good S3 right now, I'm not sure if you're an S3. If this is an S3, we immediately blast to like 120 extra. Okay, nice. Okay, not 120 extra, but kind of close. Hopefully he doesn't kill me in one shot right now. Nope. Pop. Triple Asuru is this. It is. Oh wait, I have to hit this one still. How do I even want to do this? Probably just this, because I'm lazy. Oh, that's a nice clear right there. We at least... We did win the final one. Average time 3.5. I kind of doubt that. Yeah, just go again. Fuck it. Still want to do more ether net rally anyways. Yeah, the maximum success rate of landing anything is 90. That is true, yeah. But then again, it sometimes feels a lot less than these kind of numbers. Oh wait, I might as well just use Viper. Viper is good.
麻烦，快点解决吧。
瞄准，这一枪你能躲过吗？
时机。
100% resistance doesn't apply, right? What do you mean doesn't apply? If the skill says 100%, it is still 10% resistance, guaranteed. Like, it's 100% activation, but it's still 10% resisted. But also 100% activation can be lowered by high resistance. 100% activation can become 50% activation if they have way more resistance than your accuracy. But I legit have no clue how much resistance these Inferno bitches have. I feel like they have like 300 resistance or so. Whatever it is high.
Hmm. 这一枪你能躲过吗？
就这样，结束吧。这就是你们的终点。
我可以的，上吧！
瞄准，看穿你了。
好。时机正好。
瞄准。
我做到了。 我听见了谎言的声音。拉比翁，上吧！
瞄准，这一枪你能躲过吗？
就这样，结束吧。这就是你们的终点。
我可以的，上吧！
看穿你了。
Man, there's still... I'm thinking about like how many things I still want to do before tomorrow 5 PM. There's so much, man. I still want to try to get like a better... what's it called? Codex of Magic. Like a Codex of Magic with a Swift Raid. So we're going back to Rengokutsu at some point as well. But doing this kind of stuff is like guaranteed upgrades, maybe perfectly ties. I also do want to get a little bit ready for PvP. At least try some PvP stuff.
这就搞定了，收工。
This game is very time consuming. It sure is, yeah. Okay, since we're maxing out on stability at the moment, actually, it right away starts. We're maxing out on stability at the moment, so I should be doing a little bit of Rengokutsu. Well, also, I'm pretty much trying to first clear content that you have, I don't know how long to clear. Wait, there's so many people already doing this so far. What the fuck? Why are so many people already at, like, legit the finish? The thing got released today, man. People have no chill. There's a lot of people playing a lot of hours, that's for sure. Wait, what's the highest rank on this? Did anyone already get 2.5? No, 2.3 highest. This guy actually properly has like a few more DPS setups. I'm still ranked 28 by this though. But then again, I get the same rewards as they do. Are you Yerb 1? Yeah, I'm Yerb 1. Is there an auto-save team against Rengokutsu? Save? No. Auto? Yeah. Let me show you the team that I was rocking. I'm pretty sure that it's still full geared. I will have a video on this team tomorrow. You are rocking that gear. Yes. That, yes. Yes. I wanted to change you to the other... other shell, Dark Mooner. Let's try out on the Dark Mooner I just got. Place. I don't have any either plague yet, do I? I'm not sure, I don't think so. No, either plague comes from the other stage. Thermaton, haven't done too much Thermaton, but let's see if this does better than my Codecker that I was doing before. We have more accuracy right now and right away missed the armor break. God damn it. Technically, Codecker is better for hitting the ads, though. 100% activation, 200 I can miss. Yeah, that's probably just a 10%er right there. It's also that the Dark Moon has one shorter cooldown than her skill itself, which is a little bit bad for long runs. So on the second rotation, she will never actually have the Dark Moon up again. Oh, we had no provoke neither. Yeah, there's a counter into death. Yep. Oh, actually just straight up missing armor break as reset angle. Same for missing the slow. Land your freaking shit. Thank you. It's too bad that the Dark Moon doesn't do enough damage where the thing goes on the boss right away. I should manual that first hit. Dark Moon spinning on the boss like... Fucking bitch Rengokutsu. Still, the armor break is shaken off pretty darn fast, though. No, I actually feel like that Codecker probably did do more value. Sure, I did not have a perfect uptime of immunity with that team neither, but it felt more. But yeah, I cannot go out right now because then it would cost me the 1 stability, so just do it until it works. It should work at some point with a good rotation. Wait, why is that only 2 turns? Wait, isn't that supposed to be 3 turns? Why is that just 2 turns? Or is that because the boss moves right after? No, right? No, I definitely have more feeling for the codec. Especially that the second rotation of this thing doesn't come at the same time as the third skill. If that did, then it would have been nice, but it doesn't. Yeah, rotation is also just straight up worse on this. Well, then we need some proper vice action to clear it. Did you be able to buy the deals on the board game for the materials? What you want to try to do is you have this one thing where you can decide how many points you go ahead yourself. You want to try to end up at the bunny thingy or rabbit or whatever it's called. I think it's a rabbit. Well, rabbit is a bunny, but fuck it, you get what I mean. That one will actually give you a chance to buy the mental stabilizers, and that's the main one you do want to buy. And what the why is that Dark Moon thing not working, by the way? Why is it not making it 3 turns? Like, it does land, yeah. Now it's 3 turns. Why was it 2 turns the other time? I really don't get it. Is it a chance to make it 3 turns or something? I don't know. Thought it was a full activation on 3 turns. Yeah, I had way more successful runs with the codex of Magic on the claws. This is legit not even clearing it right now, pretty much. You have your skills. That's not good, because then you hit everything. And now you hit for the counter. This is still such an 8 stage, man. It is. Okay, let's just leave and let's put the codec in there. Too bad. I was hoping that that thing would actually do better, but it does worse. Well, that's also more failing than working. And why are all these Inferno stages so godforsaken hard? And now we instantly got silenced. Yeah, I was doing this earlier today just on like a second screen, and you kind of notice it when it starts dying, you reset it, but you don't fully focus on like how bad these runs are, because these runs are such an RNG fuck first. But it still definitely gives me the best chances for getting upgrades for the tourney. Which is a little bit the issue. And don't know what framing stages are. Yeah, me neither, man. Me neither. They nerfed 2 stages, but I felt like that. Well, Terramaton without Shadow Sanya does make sense, but nerfing Nikonana was like, yeah, that's the only one that was already doable.
送你们一份大礼，祝你签收啊！
看穿你了。
彼得翁，我们上！
Man, ah.
礼帽找到了，我准备好了。
Max Viper's one will make your Inferno Nikonana clears more consistent. Don't think the silence does anything, right? Or does it?
我可以的，上吧！
瞄准，这一枪你能躲过吗？
尝尝这个。拉比翁，上吧！
Nikonana with Viper? Yeah, you can. You can do that. It's not the worst out there. Yeah, I do think in the end that Yeli is better for this. Simply by the fact that she will not share the counter rate with the Lily. Because that's the main issue. My DPS just dies because my support is taking the turns as well. And you have like shared counter rates.
送你们一份大礼，祝你签收啊！
Fuck, I would have had skills. Good taunt.
好可怕！拉比翁，上吧！下一个，嘿嘿，茄子，痛痛痛！
Don't kill it right now.
别得意，
He killed it. Would you recommend for reruning servers? You mean in Summoners War? Yeah, I do that myself as well. Man, why is the stage of freaking 8? I wish this was a lot easier. How much you charge? You can DM me on Discord for that. But I won't be doing it anytime soon because I don't really have time until Monday.
今天要
Busy with Etheria stuff.
拉比翁，上吧！送你们一份大礼，注意签收啊！
看穿你了。
When starting with 2 stacks of servant help, maintain speed buff. The thing skill 2 definitely does help you, yeah, but skill 1 doesn't give... Does skill 1 give you the serpent stacks? Well, if it does, then that would help you as well, I guess. What's the speed cap for Inferno Terror or Threshold? Depends on which one, they have different speeds. The stupid thing is, the moment you clear this boss, it feels like an easy thing. And if you're not clearing it, feels like near impossible. Wow, that was also quite a longer run. 2 losers. Hmm.
再不找点活干，我的扳机都要生锈了。
这次该来点什么新？送你们一份大礼，注意签收。
Come on, man. I land or I missed 2 skills.
活动活动筋骨了。
这么快，拉比翁，上吧！再来一局。下一个，嘿嘿，茄子。
让我看穿你了。
我可以的，上吧！
瞄准这一枪，你能躲过吗？哼！ 再不找点活干，我的扳机都要生锈了。
拉比翁，上吧！送你们一份大礼，注意签收哦。
帮忙！
瞄准，看穿你了。
皮特翁，我们上！
这一枪。 你能躲过吗？哼！什么？
下一个，嘿嘿，茄子。
How would a Linglo do in here instead of a Vice? Don't think it would do better, right? The taunts are pretty nice. And we're dead again. I still wish I had a different damager than the thing.
我听见了谎言的声音。送你们一份大礼，注意签收哦。
看穿你了。
我可以的，上吧。
瞄准这一枪，你能躲过吗？
Like who? Yelly would actually do, I guess. Or something along the lines of a Rosa. Or maybe a Coloros. Bunch of options. Not really sure what's best, but... Might this be actually the play over here, what we're doing? Why just start AoE hitting right now? And then countering, and then killing my team. Man, I hate this fucking counter boss stupid mechanics with silences and everything. Blech. It's a silent H, then don't put it there. I'm gonna call my kid X Mark, but I'm just gonna call him Mark. But it's written with an X. Because fucking no reason. I hate these silent bullshits, man. Like, fucking hell. Are you happy to be French? French are so crazy for like putting silent characters everywhere, man. It's like, fuck off. It's not supposed to be there or not supposed to be said, don't put it there. Linglo with Giga would be better? Yeah, for this stage, probably. Well, maybe even a Fortissimo. But I don't have any of those built yet. I also haven't seen anyone try Fortissimo, so I'm not sure if that's actually a thing or not. Nova's only good for Aurora. Yeah, well, I'm doing Aurora at the same time. Aurora... Yawu. It's pronounced as... Oh, yeah, I know. I have a friend that's called... Bo. And you write it as Beau. Beau. No, it's Bo. No, it's written as Beau. Fuck that shit. Simple issue is, man, too many silences, too many nonsense. Issue is, if I go Chachi the guard, it's also dark. Is there a support where I would say I remove Lily for that support and it would do good? I don't really think that's... Mio would do good, no? No, not really. You would freeze the side ads though, which is something. You give the speed buff as a something, but... It will also trigger too many counters on Vice, which isn't good. Freya is also a wrong element. Yeah, the speed buff in the end is pretty darn nice. And this is also failing me too much for my liking. What's the issue? Probably something random dying. I guess if the thing dies, it's just straight up GG. It's too bad that in the replay thingy or like in the battle log you don't see who died first. That would be pretty interesting for this game actually. Yeah, I guess if this count thingy at some point, like the stacks come at a wrong moment where you're not full HP, you're just kind of dead for.
这一枪你能躲过吗？
就这样结束吧。
瞄准。
I also do think that a revelation would make a lot more sense on this. With a Rosa or such. Because now it's just hitting Jack all shit nothing. Yeah, I don't have Shadow, no, I don't have Shadow, I don't have Rosa.
过天晴，阳光灿烂。
Also, Viper on his low ass half accuracy is also not landing his shit that many times, which is kind of bad too.
看穿你了。
水宝上，哎，
But yeah, this is also definitely where Yelly would do a lot and a lot better.
瞄准。
时机正好。
You could actually put that shell that neglects death. The amber one, I don't have that one built. One of those things that I don't have built. I still have to do this one. Oh, totally forgot about this. Well, apparently we're winning. Also, everything is already half broken down, so let me actually do my hits. Well, let's just go for the guaranteed victory in the first place.
我准备好了。
随我一起入梦吧。
蜡笔温厚，上吧。
Maybe shouldn't start on auto, thank you, but sure.
那就快。
Do you get more contribution rewards if you play more? You only have to play one for contribution rewards pretty much, right? No, you do get extra for that for winning. Okay, that's still good to know. What else do I have geared at the moment? I probably have something else geared that I can also use. That's actually that kind of team. That is somewhat dangerous. He's probably going to be fast. And it's probably gonna hurt.
我听见了谎言的声音。
Okay, I don't have that many things geared as I was hoping I would have got geared.
今天要去哪里大闹一场呢？
Okay, he's kind of slow though.
下一个，嘿，茄子。
过来。
轮到我登场，海流不畏一切。
Yeah, I guess he's half not geared, something like that.
尝尝这个。
妈妈过来。
海潮在催促我。这次送你们一份大礼，注意签收哦。
妈妈过来。
Yeah, it would be nice that if you put those things to negate death. That is true. That is fairly true. Oh wait, you actually have like stats going up and down? Okay, didn't know that. Well, it does make sense, otherwise you can just heavily weird out sustain shit. Well, my team kind of has no damage in the first place. Especially against that invis. You see YouTube chat? I do see YouTube chat, yeah. Wait, at least, yeah, YouTube chat should be in there. They just haven't said something in a while. Wait, why is it not posted on the YouTube side? Did the YouTube site disconnect or something? Yeah. Strange. Wait, why doesn't it go through? Let me restart the chat bot thingy. Wait, it's not even checking a YouTube thing in the first place right now. What the frick is going on? YouTube is giving me some issues. Okay, now it works again. Okay, I guess. Okay, I would probably have to re-gear something if I want to hit that stuff properly. Oh wait, I should actually do 10 Termatons as well. Can anyone tell me if there's a perfect Latize in this one? And do you have to do Termaton Inferno for that? Why is your Messiah hitting like a wet noodle? Because there's probably no buffs or debuffs. Stats are fine. Yeah, stats are fine. It's probably a buff/debuff issue. Also, what shell are you using? Attack is a little bit on the low side though. Also, I recommend, yeah, that's probably why. Your attack is low, your skill 1 is not maxed. That is a thing. Okay, should I continue farming the Aurora? Let's do for now while I figure out what I want to re-gear for this. Do I want to save current state so I can remember that for the... Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, that one is fine. How does one pull Freya? Wait, how do you mean one? How does one pull Freya? There's a purple that ties after that. So purple, not the yellow one. You gotta do Termaton and Doki 10 times. That's not that interesting. How do you summon her? Just permanent banner at the moment. Swipe, yeah, that's the main thing. At the end you get a golden tofu. And it is maybe worth to do. Golden tofus are always nice. Issue is I definitely don't have really a Doki team at the moment. P is for perfect, not purple. Whoops. Yeah, yeah. P is both perfect and purple. That's... It works for both. Don't think that these people that I'm fighting are gonna be that fast. Okay, this is really slow though. Why the frick are you so slow? Yeah, that's not helping if I remove that. Okay, I don't expect them to outspeed this. Okay, if that thing is fast, I might have an issue though. Well, we shall see about that. It's kind of the point where I just want to use a unit that's not geared in the first place. I'm not sure if this Holden could maybe kill my ass. Just destroy this one in turn 1. Let's just do this. I do lap him on all 3 units. What a waste. Nothing is geared. Any improvement in Rengoku farming? No, not really. And I'm kind of frustrated about that. Okay, we go for you in combination with something. You are good, you just miss a shell. And
又有麻烦的事了。
RNG PVX sucks. Yep, definitely agree. Okay, this might be a more proper geared team actually.
战斗了吗？
随我一起
Kind of.
这梦碎的呼喊吧。
看好了，这就是我给你的价码。
You have the defense buff, so we should be good to go. And that is an option too. Bramble hit. Okay, this is kind of the point that I'm not sure what I did already use and did not use yet. Pretty sure I didn't use all ball yet.
想追上我？
And Heinrich is not used yet.
废了。那么你想去哪儿？
收起你的好奇心，别打听那些你不该知道的事。
Let's just do this set for a second. Final unit. Let's go for you. You are using that set. There's something else that's not using anything. This one is using something of Messiah. Oh, that's kind of fine. This, well, that thing looks kind of geared.
准备出
It's
发。
also kind of wrong element for what I wanted to use, but sure. Yeah, the claws was geared.
找的。这就是你们的。
The rest doesn't seem that geared at all.
恶毒，预备，呼！
If you die to dodge, you permanently die, I think. Yep. Okay, Rahul could still do a decent amount of damage. Yep, he's gonna do a good amount of damage. Uh-oh. Yeah, that hella hurts, Jesus. Yeah, the last final hits to do are definitely a little bit more annoying. Okay, how many more hits do I have? Oh wait, I already threw. Yep, that's already my last one. Okay, fine. That is fine. Let's also do this. Wait, what were the main teams that were used? You with Viper, that Slinglow is geared. Valerian is not fully geared.
无谓的战斗只会浪费宝贵的医疗资源。
You need this one. Let's see if there's still Shiada left over. Probably not really, because I'm that late in the day.
舞台
Oh, there's still some Shiadas left over. That's good, that's good.
10分钟留给这场活动。
Could use my own Viper.
快点解决吧。
Doki Doki is also somewhat interesting. Nah, I have Lily regardless. That's not a great one. Also, the amount of lilies in there is insane. Why did this dude go hard on it? Yeah, he went pretty hard on it. Should I try to see how far we get with this?
既然这么
Just for
想
fun?
说那我也不会让
Yeah, I kind of want to see how far we get.
做做白日梦，
I don't think it's going to be as good.
这么快。哎，
But I'm just curious.
看吧。
Oh wait, it's really bad actually because of no. Oh wait, it's just defense break.
谢幕
就这样，
Elessir is taking over accounts. If you're looking into meme accounts, Burkilds, Achroma, Alla, Dark Dragon, let you know. Yeah, I probably will make a Discord post about that at some point. 4 times proc. Well, it's also funny that the game already registers how many procs you have
共舞。
right away. So we will have like, you can already see the number going up by how much before she even shoots or shoot all the arrows. Pretty sure Ciara would do a lot more damage, but then again, Ciara does have the fair factor of being the right element. It's 5 AM and still not sleeping. That sounds like a you issue.
时机正好。
看吧，我会为你献上最华美的谢幕。
Yeah, this doesn't go that fast. Pretty sure that this wouldn't go all the way. Let's just end this.
优美的胜利，
Do not waste our time.
这么觉得吧？礼帽找到了，我准备好了。皇后
Okay, which one is stronger? It's a pretty solid one. There's a most max. There's a full max. We like them full maxers.
对这场活动，
Also, animations are kind of slow. Yeah, the animations of her are kind of slow, yeah.
带着无望的恋慕，化为灰烬吧。
Plus, this whole team is also kind of based on stacking a lot of buffs.
彼得翁，我们上！
演出没结束，可别想中途溜走哦。得包扎一下了。
带着无望的恋慕，化为灰烬吧。好可怕！
不要太勉强。演出没结束，可别想中途溜走哦。
带着无望的恋慕，
Is Revelation good on multiple bars? I wouldn't necessarily say so. I think a White Fang would probably do better.
演出
But then again,
可别想中途
they use what they have and is already set up, right?
我可以的，上吧！
I'm not sure if the multiple bars actually make it do more damage or not. I don't think so. It's 19 per. Not sure.
可恶，时机正好。
Yeah, I think it's also less, yeah. Did you put Akon Yali? I would put... No, I wouldn't go for accuracy. I would just go straight damage.
带着无
Like, if she lands, it's nice and extra, but I don't think she's gonna be main defense breaker anyways.
出没结束，可别想中途溜走哦。真粗鲁。
就这样结束吧。
带着无望的脸目，化为灰烬吧。演出没结束，可别想中途溜走哦。带着无望的脸目，化为灰烬吧。呀，
No, at least we got a triple S, that's the main importance. 100 is nice, but triple S is the main factor.
演出没结束，可别想中途溜走哦。得包扎一下了。
Also, max skilled out Shiada just does so freaking much damage.
带着无望的脸目，化为灰烬吧。
Oh damn, siege was already over. Did not even notice. Ah well, then not full reward, but it is what it is.
得包扎一下了。彼得沃，我们上！演出没结束，可别想中途溜走哦。
Denlatize's waste, she still sucks. That's kind of rough, man. Yeah, I feel like she's okay in specific scenarios, but she doesn't feel like super insane now.
灰烬吧。演出没结束，可别想中途溜。不够真诚的。
Not bad, good rewards.
红嚼蜡。
Maybe it's also a gear issue, I don't know. This is also failing too much for my liking. But I kind of do want to get a... what's it called? Do I already have these with Swiss Smites? I do have a fair amount. Yeah, it's just all of the Swiss Smites are not next to Swift Rushes. That's the only issue. Like if those had a Swift Rush, Swift Smite, then I would take it, but they don't have those. Well, I think I still have to do a lot more of this. I think still the main plan, what could give us most upgrades. Oh wait, I still have to re-gear. Yeah, yes.
别那么严肃嘛，来，笑一个。
Can I put something else instead of you that would make more sense, more value? I would lose a lot of speed over that. I think it is still enough speed though. It does give me a little bit more HP, which is good. That part is good. You, I can't really upgrade anything, right? Nope. Neither for these. Healing our shield, final damage. Wait, what others would be more interesting for you? Reduce damage taken would be nice. Oh, this would be nice as well. Well, it goes down. No, actually, gaze would be nice. Yeah, let's try to get Gaze in there.
看谁不顺眼，我去教训教训他。
Nope.
看谁不顺眼，我去教训教训他。
Also nope. Yeah. It's not much, but it's a little bit. Yeah, let's just keep that. Yours are also already, yeah, it doesn't really get much higher than that. Oh, wait, yours I can upgrade this one too. Wait, you should upgrade the one that if is fastest speed. No, that doesn't really add much, but it's better than current. Accuracy. I could see this being used on accuracy units, but it's not really what I'm looking for. Oh, hehehehe.
我就连一场表演都演不好。
Didn't deal any damage in a turn, so that's actually only during an S2 for her. Well, let's just keep it. Wait, I should also actually check on the supernova and stuff. Yeah, you want to check that for the Aurora team. What do we have on you?
都在我的歌声里。
Healing done, that makes sense. Also makes sense, this is kind of on the low side. It's even lower. Come on, give me percentages. I guess that's higher. What is that for your base?
粉丝嘛，
Yeah, that's actually kind of good for your base.
面对那些热情的
Fair amount, is more than 10% or so.
有活干，记得叫上我啊！
That's the gaze one we just looked at. How about you? Okay, we can definitely replace those two. %13 defense, we like that a lot more. Okay, it's not what we're looking for, but it's that high roll that I'll just keep it for now.
小雏菊是我最喜欢的花，
% defense, speed.
都会变好。
Yeah, the speed on you we'll keep. Sure, Kodecker.
你也笑了，他果然很神奇吧？
Yeah, if you take off gear of a unit, it takes it off in arena too. It's really annoying. I wish it didn't. Alright, let's see. Okay, we got 2 more chances. Number 16. No Yelly. Number 17. No. We're just gonna pull on permanent. Oh, we actually have a lot of summons. Where did... Oh, they probably all came from... what's it called? Ethernet Rally, Anysync Echo, Amber Track. Lots of them from Amber Track as well. And let's see if we can... How far are we off from Pity? Pretty far. Elbow. I think Elbow was already maxed. Lame. Ah, not maxed yet. Lame. Those were both maxed already. Oh, wait. Why did I do in this one? I'm an idiot. Should have done in this. Whoops. My bad. My bad. Too used to summoning on permanent banner, I guess. Double fails. Damn it. Yeah, the Aurora team is not the worst thing. No, not the worst thing. Didn't pull any in the end.
上吧，
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a quick toilet.
你能躲过吗？
1 second. Wow, what the hell is this run?
礼貌找到了，我准备好了，送你们一份大礼，注意签收哦。
看穿你了。标准。
Any non-Shadow Science Alliance teams for Shadow Flame Hoyan? Only manual, I would say. I have a manual team for it. It does kind of work, but yeah, as said, it's manual.
能有个帅。
At least it has higher success rate than this shit.
我不怕，拉比翁，上吧！送你们一份大礼，注意签收哦。
But yeah, I think I'm just gonna be like semi-autoing this for a bit. But looking at this run fill all the time is very annoying. So I'm gonna put this on a side screen kind of thing. And therefore, I think I'll also end the stream for now. I think I will be back streaming tomorrow.
你能躲过吗？
And then it's going to be more like the final prep for the tournament. Because at 5 p.m. my time tomorrow, which is about 17 hours from now, is where they have the lock-in of my account for the tournament. So then I have to be like PvP ready, which I feel very far from. Well, I definitely want to get at least one Swift Rush Swift Raid
标准。
shell. That is pretty much a must for me. And this place is by far best place for me to get it. What I could maybe do is on the background also farm Nico Nana, because Nico Nana is the other place where I could get those. It's maybe an option, not sure. But yeah, this run has been really freaking annoying. Not the most chill thing to run at all. Let's call it that way. Well guys, thanks a lot for watching. And I will be signing off. So, see y'all guys. This boss annoying, yep. I will be showing this whole team in video tomorrow. But in the end, it's not super safe. So, do I really recommend running this with all of the resets? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But it's a Time Weave Swift Rush Gigabyter. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and see y'all later.